Need it as we have our main event underneath. And we're underway in round one. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Slip to avoid the jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And there's the bell to start round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. And a round that seemed like... There's the bell to start round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And he scores with the counter. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Leonard just got rocked. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray. Here's the bell for round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Both men step back for just a moment. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About Leonard in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Exchange punches. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan or pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. On to the 6th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Punch caught him clean. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Beautiful counter shot. Straight right, just misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. Here comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter shot. Punch himself out, though. Good counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can you believe it? He put Chavez down. 1, 2, 3. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Chavez and There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That counter shot lands. Left hook just missed. Nice countering. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this time?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.